Since Carlos started the program, what changes have you seen?
Confidence. He has a lot of more confidence in himself. He does see an actual future. So he's navigating a lot better in where he wants to go in life. And he's also working more on different goals. So he's setting goals, and I've seen him accomplish a lot of different goals since starting the program.
Okay, now that Carlos has graduated from the program, what does that milestone mean to you as a parent?
The milestone means a lot to me as the parent. He's going to navigate his GED program differently. So it was like being able to see him receive different certificates that he will be able to take in the workforce in the future. It's been greatly appreciated on my end, and also just seeing him navigate the program and go through the program willingly and eager to learn. So the next step is the ABC program. That's going to be a big deal for us, getting him into the program, and also getting certified in different areas and areas that I think that he would enjoy working in the future.
What part of the program do you think made the biggest impact on him? Because Carlos had been here for 20 weeks before he graduated twice, but he
Yes.
had also been here for 20 weeks. So what part of the program do you think made the most impact on him?
Um, there's several highlights, but the biggest highlight is him learning to take accountability. The program has taught him to transition into taking accountability, becoming more responsible um, as a young adult. So I think him taking responsibility of, getting up on his own, doing things that he needs to do. Also working with yourself and the different individuals in the program that's pushing him towards like, hey, you're an adult now, you're a young adult, you're still navigating, but there's accountability that you have to take for yourself. So I think that's one of the biggest highlights of the program.
Yeah, I could say one of the ones for me is watching Carlos come in at first and be just like, because he didn't know anything about like being in other settings with different type of people. Like everyone wasn't the same. Like because when you have your friend groups, they be the same. So people were different. So him having to navigate and understand everybody is not going to be the same, and also getting in touch with his mental health, but also understanding other people's, and it has
Yes.
made a huge impact in Carlos' life.
Yes, it has.
What are some alternatives from the CRP class that Carlos has been in?
Knox work. He tried that prior to the program. He also went to the program that's at Tennessee Tech, TCAP, the GED program, and then he's still a part of the other
Go
program,
places.
Going Places as well.
So, okay, were there any unexpected surprises during the program? Like new interests or skills your child developed that you seen in them?
Yes, the main surprise was landscape with gardening. He has planted a few plants, and he's very attentive to those plants. So that, to me, I never seen him. I never thought that he would be the type that will like really engage in planting flowers and liking to watch them grow, be attentive to the flowers. So that was a very big surprise with me with Carlos. But I like it though.
Yeah, I like it too. One of our goals is to build leadership, confidence, and a sense of purpose. Do you see those qualities emerging, and how has your child's ways of interacting with others, whether at home or in the community, changed as a result?
Most definitely, as you spoke earlier, Ms. Juanisha, he was more in a shell, and if you were in a group of his, he did not interact as
Right.
well. So he has learned to interact with a lot of different people on different levels, and I've watched him become a lot more mature and understanding, like the world's not in Carlos's bubble, and as you said, people are different. So his skills with interacting and maturity has definitely grown a lot since starting this program. just him, being in the program over the last 20 plus weeks, I've seen growth in so many different areas to where I can't just like ball it all up in
Yeah.
this interview, but I definitely have seen a young man emerge that I've been wanting to see for a long time, and it's day by day and step by step. And the program has been a major um, role in his growth in like where he's going in life and where he's at today.
I see that too. Thinking about where your child is now versus before the program, how do you view their future? And are there any parts of the program you'd like to see continue to grow for future students?
Most definitely. Where I see him now, I see him ambitious and wanting to learn new things. I see him now have a different outlook on, wanting to learn skills to be in the working industry and getting a better understanding that, hey, he wants to further his education, whether it's like in the what do you call it? Not the traditional education side of things, but
Yeah.
whether if it's in, working with his hands. So I definitely see the growth in that. And in the program, I would love to see the program continue to grow and expand and giving kids his age the opportunity to get in a program because a program like this is to me helps kids from all different areas, but especially kids that may not got it right like right after graduation or didn't
Right.
graduate that has a different navigation of learning or just navigate it a little bit different than the traditional way. So I definitely want to see the program expand and stay around because there's a lot of kids that could really utilize this program in all different areas as if it helped my son like with just even if it's just learning themselves more.
Right.
Once they learn themselves more and get comfortable with themselves, then I feel like it helps them as a young adult become who they want to be and who they need to be. So I definitely want the program to stay around and expand as much as possible.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me? Or
Yes, Miss Ranisha.
yeah.
I do know that you play a major part in the program and the kids. My son, for one, opens up. So you do really well with getting the kids because you're just yourself. You're Miss Ranisha. You come from a background where you've grown a lot since I
Right.
first met you as a little girl, so you can relate to a lot of the students. Um, what would you like to see the program continue to do, and where do you think do you plan on staying actually with the program?
Oh yeah. I do plan on staying as
Okay,
long as possible. But
good.
for me, where I want to see the program grow more is actually having the students to be able to come back and help the other students. Like it's okay for us to be able to teach them these things, but having some of the alumni come back in and show the students what they have learned, and also interacting more with the current classes, because like each one teach one. So
Right.
if I can teach a person and they can teach the next person, then it'll go on from there. And another thing is like more community engagement from our alumni, because we do have a lot of students that come through the program, but they don't come back after they complete the program or anything. So like hearing more success stories out of people is what I like.
Earlier, even in conversation, he talks about the program. I told Mr. Stan, I said, I actually see him come on and like open up books and stuff and read and learn about different stuff, the material that he's getting. So it's a very big change,
Yeah.
because he's always been a smart kid. Being in this program has, I think, made him remember that he is smart and he can do whatever he puts his mind to. So, like I said, you guys have been awesome. It's not just one person. It has taken a team. It's taken
Yeah.
a village to help him get to where he needed to get to. And I think that as long as he continues to take the steps and stay on the right path, he'll be very successful.
Yeah, because it definitely started with you, and that was the first step, was him coming to the program and actually seeing that it started with him. Like no matter what, you can't push him, I can't push him. It
Push
has
him.
to be him. And he did a whole 360, and I'm proud of Carlos. I'm definitely proud of Carlos.
Thank you.
And And you too, just being a mother, like it's hard. It's hard being mothers to grown adults, trying to keep them on the right path when they already feel like they're already grown and they know what they want. Not really knowing that they will always need us as their parents. So yeah, I had like you were saying earlier, I did have 2 of my sons to come through the program as well. One of my sons. He's currently about to go to the Air Force. October the 21st, he'll be signed to the Air Force, and he did the program. So it's not only us trying to change the lives of other kids, but we're also trying to change our own lives while also changing the lives of our kids and the future kids around us. So when you say it take a village, it definitely take a village. It starts with us as the parents, and it trickle down onto our children. So, yeah.
It really does. It makes a difference when you have, like you said, support from others, and then your kids been around people that's actually kind of, been through some things to get to where they're going, that your children can look up to and say, it's possible for me too. So I definitely feel like the program gives that to the children, not just my child, but gives it to all the children that come through the actual program.
Yeah, we don't discriminate. We don't no race, no color, no disability, nothing. We try to meet everyone where they at, and we keep pushing from there because everybody needs somebody, no matter who you are. And we just feel like if we don't start with the youth, then if we can't help the youth, then we can't help nobody. Like it's just
the youth is where it actually starts.
They're the upcoming adults. Like they're going to be the ones who have to lead and guide this world.
Right, definitely our future.
Right. If you could thank one person from the 20 weeks he was there, who would that person be and why?
I would like to thank him.
Yes.
I would thank my son. And I say this to say, as you said, he had to want it. Every person that was there has been there for a tool for him to utilize. But he had to get up every day, and he had to want change. He had to want growth, and he had to understand that it starts with him. So I would thank him. Accomplishments, no matter how small or how big they are, it also means a great deal to me because I know that this program, the different certificates and things that he's gotten through this program, he could definitely utilize in his future. Being able to get, employment, gain employment that he's going to be able to one day, continue to work to take care of himself, and then if he decides to have a family, grow a family, so definitely for a job placement and employment. So it was a great deal to see him graduate from the program. Do some research, talk to some of the staff, visit the actual building, but I would definitely tell another mother to take his program for what it's worth. As long as your child wants to grow, definitely believe that this program can take your child to another level, getting ready for, the real world, career readiness. So I would definitely refer this program to another mother. That's part of the reason that when we were talking earlier about wanting the program to expand and stay around, I would definitely tell the ages 18 to 24, it's like a vital age. They're still figuring things out. This program helps individuals, whether it's a girl or a boy, find out who they really are and where they want to go. So it's kind of designed to help younger kids navigate.
Okay, well, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing your son with us, well, most of all. And thank you for giving us a chance to help him. And I can't wait to see what he do in the future.
I can't either. And we want to thank you all as a team, as a program. And we just want to, I always want to send my blessings that you're all going to always be around because, like you said earlier, each one teach one. And this program is life-changing for young adults.
Well, thank you.
Are you ready?